All right. Do environments foster criminal behavior? From Channel 5 Clips.
What kind of environments facilitate this antisocial criminal behavior, where consequences seem obsolete? I mean, Swervo essentially just risked his freedom for a 45-minute joyride, and even if he'd been able to get the car back to the hood to resell it, he only would have gotten $100.
Kia, you only get
That's crazy, dude.
$100 in the hood for that shit. $50.
So, like, I saw this like documentary that like Andrew did or whatever, and the whole question of I think this is like an age like a not an age old question, but like, what do you think forms a person? Is it the what was it like? Is it the whole nature versus nurture argument? How someone like is it someone's environment that the person is, or is it the environment that they're in that influences them, or is it just their nature? It's like it was in there in that person regardless of the environment. I mean, for me, I would tend to think that it's more so the environment, more so than someone's nature that influences, how they're brought up. Well, in this case, like fostering criminal behavior. Um, and to me, I ideally, I would like to think that it's like over 90% the environment and maybe like 10% or so, like, uh, someone's nature or whatever. Um, because you have to account for like certain like mental disorders or something like autism or whatever to take into account, or to another degree, like the food that someone is eating, having a like a healthy diet, or just consuming a lot of like unhealthy foods, like a lot of like fast food stuff, like high fat, high sugar, whatever. The types of foods you eat, I would also say kind of uh influence just how you act or whatever. Like, because whenever you like eat like some sugary ass foods, like for the time afterwards, your like dopamine is like so high or whatever, and then when you come down, you're just like conked out. You're like bored as fuck, and it's like, I don't know. Whenever you eat like food does like play a factor, but like overall, like I would say it's more so the environment that influences someone more than just how they, their nature.
$50. That's it.
Yeah, somebody want to slide in that shit.
I mean, that is so stupid. I mean, there's no noble Robin Hood alibi behind
Yeah.
stealing a Kia.
And also, the crazy thing about this documentary was that the environment that these guys were in, like, it is normalized for them to like do this. If this was not normalized, they would not be doing this. So much to the point that they are taking like what how much is like a Kia or whatever type of make model this car is, like 20K 25K car depending on the year, brand new. They are just like getting into these things and selling them for like $100. It's that easy, bro. It's like you know how like World of Warcraft has like the whole meme of that shit is like there's like bots in the game just farming shit. Like these guys are the farm, like the bot farmers of Kias, so much to they are like devaluing them so much, like $100 to try to sell this thing is crazy.
Or a Hyundai, like there might be if you were, I don't know, living in the slums and stealing Bugattis or Lamborghinis from billionaires or something. Kia is like Honda. It's a working class, fuel efficient car. And so
Yeah.
this type of crime is all around just shitty and sad. For the victims, it leads to a collapse in social trust, which is the glue of a community.
Oh yeah, if you are not like a criminal person or whatever, and you are just like you end up becoming a victim, man or woman, you just are less incentivized to like go out and you know, you have to take more precautions if you do go out, you know. I mean, shit, dude. Like, it's almost not enough to like lock your car because, I mean, every car has windows, and all you have to do is just, what was the word that that one guy used? Bip, the bippin' dude. You get like a, what was it, like a spark plug or whatever, or like a like some porcelain like little statue thing, and you just whip that shit at the window and it breaks like instantly. And then on top of it, you have like easier things to get with like you can go to like an Ace Hardware or something and get like a window punch, or you know, just to get into a window. So it's like, if you lock your car, it's not even like guaranteed that that's just gonna be back there. And yeah, you just like, if you become a victim of some of this shit, it's like you are probably more likely to just up and move and get the fuck out of there if that happens to you. Like, fuck.
I've been a wreck for 3 weeks. I don't eat, I don't sleep. I'm afraid to leave my house. My sense of safety is gone, my sense of security.
And for the perpetrators, it reflects a deep personal alienation and a hopeless search for status, meaning, camaraderie, and social media fame in a world without guidance.
Nigga.
Oh yeah, like I don't know how old these guys are. I mean, they seem like pretty young. Like 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. Yeah, they get so much benefit from stealing these cars. Social acceptance, it's normalized. They get to do their little joyride thing. They post this shit up on IG. They get tons of likes or whatever. Yeah, it's just reinforcing the criminal behavior, which goes, again, it's the environment.
Yeah, we're the biggest on IG.
Hell yeah,
Hell, you
CT
put the
up,
stay
you
on
know
them
what I'm
nuts.
saying? You know what we
CT
did,
up,
bro.
Y'all know what's going
You know what I'm
on.
saying? You
like-
gotta remember us.
In a way, I kind of understand. All kids from every walk of life like to fuck around and get in trouble when they're teenagers. But for the
Oh yeah. So I didn't get, like, I wasn't a criminal and like I didn't steal cars when I was like these guys' age, but that's not to say I didn't do some dumb shit back in my day. So I mean, I get it.
The Kia boys, this teenage chapter may unfortunately define the rest of their life.
Yeah, and in case you think it's a black or white thing, yeah, that's not the case at all. Because, like, look who's driving this shit, dude. It's this dude. The reason he's doing this is because of everything I just said. It's normalized. They'll post it up on Instagram, so on and so forth. They get a bunch of likes. They get acceptance from everybody around them. Like, oh shit, that was awesome. They're going on a little joyride. They get a dopamine hit. Yeah, 100%, dude. And the whole camaraderie thing.
Lives. Assuming they're 16 or 17, they only have about a year or a year and a half until they're going to be charged as adults for the same crimes.
Oh,
and
shit.
So the likelihood and the window for a retro bill style intervention is very, very slim. Which is sad. I'd like to think that all human beings are not inherently bad, and
Yeah.
even the worst among us are just healing unmet needs in some way.
Yeah.
But I also know that some people are just shitty and view temporary personal gain as more important than the suffering of a total stranger. But that being said, in my personal interactions, the Kia boys didn't strike me as total sociopaths. In fact, they display a great deal of empathy for their own family members and also for each other.
Yeah.
Mud thicker than blood. You know what I'm saying?
These my brothers.
And so it's
Mud thicker than blood, which just goes to show you that most likely some of these guys' family situations are probably not the best. You know, would these guys still be out here doing this if they had like a stable like home or a family structure? Probably not. But since they don't, they're doing this.
It's more likely that their personal alienation doesn't come as a result of a deep sadistic desire to cause pain to others, but rather environmental factors.
Yeah. What is this? The Trumbull Gardens Projects, Bridgeport, Connecticut.
The morning after our mission, I went to go visit the Kia boys in the housing projects in Bridgeport where they spend their time. A 36-building, government-built plaza of identical residential apartments called the Trumbull Gardens.
Mm.
Nobody there was above 25. There was no parents, no uncles, no moms, no grandmas,
Oh
just
shit,
youth.
bro, that's crazy.
Every 45 minutes or so, the screeching tires of a fresh Kia can be heard driving into the gardens.
Damn.
Look at them little motherfuckers. Yo!
Somewhere in this mix is Swervo and the other Kia boys, who have cars for sale for $100.
Do your research, you heard? No research. Do your research, you heard?
Yeah, it's like an entire like, and like they get all the attention from everybody that's like out here.
In addition to cars for sale,
Is it literally just attention seeking? It might just be as simple as like attention seeking.
there's also items inside these cars that are being pawned off. In a recently stolen Kia, there were DVD copies found of the Hangover trilogy and the movie Into the Wild, both going for about $20 a piece. Despite obvious differences in music, fashion sense, and of course, slang, it's safe to say that this environment isn't unique. Every government housing project in America and the mentality it produces is virtually the same. Us against the world, get out by any means. But the roadblocks of financial illiteracy, the psychic influence of hyper-violent drill music, and the
I mean, I kind of want to like hone in on like what he said, like the financial illiterates. Like, I would say most people, this isn't just like a unique thing to like the Trumbull whatever gardens. I would say most people are financially illiterate. And on top of that, if you don't live in like a city that has a lot of economic opportunity, or your education system is just like you have like a dog shit high school, middle school, and like elementary school or whatever, chances are you're probably set up for failure. Yes, it's yes, there can be like outliers that people escape these like highly impoverished areas, but it's probably not the norm, which sucks.
lasting legacies of mass incarceration and residential segregation have led to the genesis of a drastically misled generation who believe the only way out is petty crime or like rapping. The most popular rapper out of the Trumbull Garden,
Like, what'd he say? Stealing or rapping is like these people's only way out. Like, what does that tell you about like the surrounding area? That sucks. But there's not a lot of like opportunity around, because what are they gonna do? They're gonna try to go to Walmart and be an employee at Walmart. I mean, yeah, they could, but like, I mean, that's like a meme, like being like working at a Walmart or working at a McDonald's or whatever, or like a fast food joint, or being a sales associate or something like that. There's no like end game with any of those type of jobs. They're just meant to supplement like your income, like while you're going to school or whatever. Now, I don't think those jobs should like even exist, to be honest, because with like AI and shit, and a lot of fast food joints like implementing like AI and machines to like do all these like fast food joints and like with self checkout and whatnot. You're just not gonna have a lot of. You're gonna have even less opportunities when in like, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 years, when a lot of these big like Walmarts and McDonald types start to depend on people less for employees, and it's just going to be a matter of robots doing everything. What are you going to have? Like you're going to hire people to like take the stock out of the truck, load it into the bays, put it on the robot, and like have like the robot like put in, like maybe you'll have like stalkers for a while, but I don't see like self-checkout like leaving at all or whatever. I mean, Walmart has already had like, I only see people stocking shelves at Walmart. I seldom see like people at the actual cashier register or whatever. And then like, yes, there's like some places like even like me mentioning those like whatever jobs, it's like, because like on the flip side of like, well, not the flip side, but like what other jobs are there really? Like, yes, there's probably some jobs out there, like sales associate or whatever, if you want to have like big ticket items or whatever, like bigger purchases of like, I don't know, let's say like a mattress or something, you know, anywhere from like a couple hundred to like a couple $1,000s. Like you want to talk to like a person or like a car salesman, or like the only dependable jobs really I don't see really going anywhere anytime soon are like the trade skill jobs, like electrician, plumber, construction. But then again, nobody really wants to do those jobs either because it's a lot of manual, just hard ass work. So it's, I don't know.
Is a rapper named QB.
Dead niggas. All I smoke is dead niggas. All I see is dead niggas. All I smell is dead niggas. Rest in peace, yo, dead niggas. Fuck with all this Facebook shit, cause I heard what he said. Niggas be jazzing, they see me in person, they ducking like they owe me bread.
I know these kind of lyrics are common, but if you think about what he's saying, it's actually pretty fucked up and sad.
My friends.
Oh boy. Yeah.
What kind of environment?
Yeah, the lyrics kind of, yeah, the lyrics are kind of fucked up. I mean, I 100% agree that it's like, it's the environment that these guys are in. It's like they got a shitty spawn in life. And, you know, I mean, I consider myself lucky, and I'm just like middle of the road type of living or whatever. Like, I couldn't imagine like spawning in like a shitty neighborhood. That just sucks all around. But yeah, I mean, I'm 100% in agreement with Andrew in that it's more likely the environment that these people are like just fucked in life or whatever, and that sucks. But that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.